During the pandemic, televised sports might be the one thing keeping some people sane. And New York Times best-selling author Larry Olmsted looked at some research that gives us a clue as to why sports is such a positive force. His book, Fans: How Watching Sports Makes Us Happier, Healthier, and More Understanding, is available now. Good morning, Larry. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you know, I think most people would say, yeah, of course, watching sports is going to make you happy. But the research that you talk about in this, I mean, it goes a lot deeper than surface level, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. I mean, a lot of psychologists have been studying this. It's sort of been a hot area in the last few years, hundreds of studies worldwide. And psychologists have identified about 24 distinct mental health benefits that sports fans enjoy at a higher rate than non-fans, most of which come from this sense of community, of belonging to something.
Why doesn't it translate to a sense of community for Star Wars fans or Harry Potter fans or something like that?
There's a couple of things that really differentiate sports from every other kind of entertainment. One is just the unpredictable, unscripted nature of it. You know, I like Star Wars, but, you know, I didn't have to wait 9 movies to know that the good guys were going to win. You know, sports, you never know what's going to happen. But the bigger thing is, and the reason why in this country we call sports team fans fill in the blank nation, Bulls Nation, Bears Nation, and you don't hear Star Wars Nation, is because the community, it's like a country into itself. When you watch the game on TV, even if you think you're just watching a football game, but what you're really seeing is 40, 50,000 people in Bears jerseys all the time on the screen, and that transports you into that crowd in a way that doesn't happen when you watch a movie. Then you go to the supermarket and you're walking down the aisle and you've got, you know, your Cubs cap on and you see somebody with a Cubs shirt, and one sports executive told me they call this the head nod. You kind of make eye contact and you're connected. You know, you know, you're strangers, and that could happen with Star Wars, but the chance of you being wearing your Star Wars shirt and someone else wearing it is a lot less than with the Cubs or the Bears.
Well, it's likely with you, Larry, because you wear it out every day. You do have an example of some interviews you did, and you talk about how sports really can help people get over grief. Like you talk about Las Vegas and the shooting in 2017.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, personally, this is my favorite part of the book because it was the research that really surprised me. I mean, I grew up in New York, and I actually worked in the World Trade Center at one point. So I kind of vividly remember after 9/11 how important sports were in getting things back on track. One fan I talked to described the first game after 9/11 as the moment when it was okay to smile again. But I had kind of viewed that as an isolated incident. When I did the research, I found out that it repeats itself over and over throughout history, going back to ancient Greece and Pearl Harbor, the Boston Marathon bombing, and Las Vegas, that 1 October shooting in particular, because it was sort of a perfect storm. Las Vegas was the largest city in the United States that did not have a major professional sports team in any sport. And they finally get their first one, this NHL team, the Golden Knights, and their first game is 9 days after the shooting. Wow. So it really brought the city together, and I was able to go out there and interview people who had been shot, people who had been shot at. I spoke to a woman who was traumatized and scared to leave her house. Friends invited her to Knights games. She said no. They invited her again. She said no. She saw the games on TV and said maybe I should give this a try. She'd never been to a hockey game. Went, first time she left her house, fell in love, went to 50 more games that season. And when she tells me about how, you know, the Knights kind of saved her, you can't dismiss sports as being frivolous entertainment anymore. It's a vibrant part of our fabric of our society.
I think sometimes there is a stereotype with really deeply fanatical fans. You know, these are grown men in their basement watching games by themselves. But the research you referred to suggests exactly the opposite in terms of what sports fans are achieving in life and in their professional fields.
Absolutely, and I'm going to lay the blame for this on you guys because it's the Bears fans on Saturday Night Live. This whole stereotype, but I did take a look at pretty much every sitcom and Hollywood depiction of sports fans, and you know, they're universally male, which isn't true. Almost half of sports fans are women. They're universally obese, which certainly isn't true. Sports fans on a whole are more active than non-sports fans, and the whole myth of the kind of the football widow of, you know, losing your family or dispensing with your family while you watch the games just isn't true. A lot of people just enjoy them together. That's how I watch football. But yeah, I was surprised to find that all the data that sports fans are both mentally and physically benefit from being fans.
Well, it's fascinating. You can follow Larry on Twitter. The book is called Fans. Larry, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.